Hi, I'm David Barrett. The strategic plan, I'm all about strategy execution, but in order to execute well, you've got to have something to execute. And when I look at organizations' strategic plans, or lack thereof, I like them to look at, and I talk to people about that roadmap. It's so critical, and the number one benefit to having a strategic plan is having a solid roadmap to the future. That's the key. The key to success and the key to the beginning and the key to the end. The roadmap gives me a whole bunch of benefits. And if you call it a roadmap and you think about it like a roadmap, you'll understand. You see, if we don't know where we're going, first of all, if you don't know where you're going, it's hard to get anywhere. So it allows us to see where we're headed. And you open up a roadmap where you actually use Google Maps a lot more these days, or Waze or whatever tool online. But boy, when you hold that map and you see the whole thing from beginning to end, that 12 or 15 hour road trip, it makes a difference. It's solid, and that's it. And if you want to vary and you want to take a tangent off the roadmap, you know what? Typically, especially if there's someone else in the car, there is a discussion. And in an organization, not-for-profit, for-profit, large, small, public sector, not private sector, there's a discussion. This is the way we're going. This is where we're headed. This is what we decided. This is the plan. This is how far along we are. We can't just change it on a whim. We can't have people coming in from the left-hand side to say we're going to do something differently. Unless there's an agreement that we're going to throw the plan away, rip up that roadmap, stop the car, park it in a parking lot, and rethink the whole thing out. Going through the whole thing again. Okay, and that's fair. And sometimes industry changes, our environment changes, circumstances change. You gotta park the car and rip it up and start again. But boy, that's a big decision. I work for a not-for-profit, or volunteer as a chair of the board of a not-for-profit in my hometown of Collingwood, Ontario. When we bring board members on, we want them to see where we're headed. We want them to read the binder and say, this is the plan. And if they are really strong and they're really talented and they think that they've got another way, I love it, but this is the plan. And we're not going to change things because you're on the board. Now, we will do a revisit every once in a while and maybe a rewrite every once in a while, and you are welcome to be a part of that, but we're not changing it. So, it is a roadmap. It does give us a place to go to. It gives us some direction. It gives us a goal. But as well, it's a roadmap that we can hold on to say to others and say to our people and say to everyone, this is the plan. It's absolutely critical. Thanks for watching. I'm David Barrett. And by the way, I'm a professional speaker specializing in helping organizations understand the value of the execution piece of strategy, taking my whole life in the project place and the project community and the project leadership space and leverage it into what I believe is a real contribution, could be a real contribution to corporate leadership as they think about strategy and think about the execution and the successful execution of strategic plans. Thanks for watching. David Barrett at davidbarrett.ca. Bye-bye now.